Welcome to UXL, where you can learn new skills anytime and anywhere. Visit uxl.com to explore our full course selection. This lesson is part of a larger course. Check the video description below for a link to the full course where you can enroll. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. For your convenience, the course cover displayed on your screen provides the complete course title and lesson title. Let's proceed with the lesson. Lesson: What is behavioral economics? Behavioral economics is a subfield of economics that merges insights from psychology and economics to understand how individuals actually make decisions, rather than how they would if they were perfectly rational and self-interested agents. Traditional economic theory assumes that people are rational actors who aim to maximize utility. However, behavioral economics challenges this notion, revealing that humans often act irrationally due to various cognitive biases and social influences. One of the fundamental concepts in behavioral economics is the idea of bounded rationality, introduced by Herbert Simon. Bounded rationality suggests that individuals are limited in their cognitive capacities, time, and available information, and therefore cannot always make optimal decisions. Instead, they use heuristics or mental shortcuts to make choices. These heuristics can lead to systematic biases. For example, the availability heuristic, identified by Tversky and Kahneman, indicates that people overestimate the likelihood of events that are more readily recalled from memory, often because they are recent or dramatic. This heuristic can explain why people may irrationally fear plane crashes more than car accidents, despite statistical evidence showing that car accidents are far more common. Prospect theory, another cornerstone of behavioral economics, was developed by Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky. It describes how people make decisions involving risk and uncertainty. Unlike the expected utility theory, which suggests that people evaluate the potential outcomes of their choices based on a weighted average of their utilities, prospect theory posits that people value gains and losses differently. Losses are typically perceived as more significant than gains of the same magnitude, a phenomenon known as loss aversion. This can explain why people might avoid taking risks that could lead to significant benefits if there is a potential for loss. Behavioral economics also explores how framing effects influence decision-making. The way information is presented can significantly impact choices. For instance, people are more likely to choose a medical procedure if it is framed as having a 90% survival rate rather than a 10% mortality rate, even though both statistics convey the same information. This demonstrates that the context in which decisions are framed can manipulate perceptions and, consequently, choices. Social preferences play a crucial role in behavioral economics as well. Traditional economics often assumes that individuals act out of self-interest. However, behavioral economics recognizes that people care about fairness, reciprocity, and altruism. The ultimatum game is a classic experiment that illustrates this point. In this game, one player proposes a division of a sum of money, and the other player can either accept or reject it. If the second player rejects the offer, both players receive nothing. Research shows that offers perceived as unfair are frequently rejected, even though rejecting the offer means forfeiting money that would otherwise be gained. This behavior contradicts the notion of purely self-interested rationality and highlights the importance of social norms and fairness. Another critical area in behavioral economics is the study of time inconsistency and self-control issues. Traditional economic models assume consistent preferences over time, but behavioral economics reveals that individuals often struggle with self-control and exhibit time-inconsistent preferences. The concept of hyperbolic discounting explains that people tend to prefer smaller, immediate rewards over larger delayed ones, even when the delayed rewards are significantly more beneficial. This can account for various behaviors such as procrastination and inadequate saving for retirement. Behavioral economists have also examined the impact of nudges, subtle interventions designed to steer people toward better decisions without restricting their freedom of choice. Richard Thaler and Cass Sunstein popularized the concept of nudging in their book, Nudge: Improving Decisions About Health, Wealth, and Happiness. Examples of nudges include automatically enrolling employees in pension plans while allowing them to opt out or placing healthier foods at eye level in cafeterias to encourage better eating habits. These interventions leverage insights from behavioral economics to improve individual and societal outcomes. Empirical research further supports the principles of behavioral economics. For instance, studies have shown that default options significantly influence behavior. One famous study found that organ donation rates are much higher in countries where citizens are automatically enrolled as donors unless they opt out, compared to countries where individuals must opt in. This demonstrates how default settings can harness inertia to promote beneficial behaviors. Behavioral economics also explores the concept of mental accounting, which refers to the tendency of individuals to categorize and treat money differently depending on its source or intended use. For example, people might be more willing to spend a tax refund on a luxury item than they would their regular paycheck, even though both constitute the same amount of money. This behavior can lead to suboptimal financial decisions and highlights the importance of understanding psychological factors in economic behavior. Furthermore, behavioral economics has practical implications for public policy. Governments and organizations can design policies and programs that account for human behavior's irrational aspects. For instance, recognizing that people tend to undervalue long-term benefits, policymakers can implement incentives for behaviors that promote long-term welfare, such as tax benefits for retirement savings or subsidies for health insurance. In conclusion, behavioral economics provides a more realistic and nuanced understanding of human decision-making by integrating insights from psychology. It reveals that individuals are not always rational actors and that their choices are influenced by cognitive biases, social factors, and framing effects. By acknowledging these influences, behavioral economics offers valuable insights into how people make decisions and how policies and interventions can be designed to improve outcomes. The field continues to evolve, with ongoing research shedding light on the complexities of human behavior and offering new avenues for enhancing economic and social well-being. This concludes the lesson. We trust you found this video informative and engaging. To enroll in the complete course, please use the link provided in the description below. At UExcel, we are committed to your learning journey. Each course offers a certificate of completion, online support, and downloadable resource files to enhance your experience. If you found our content valuable, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to supporting your continued pursuit of knowledge.